6 ways everybody tells you to get leads: cold calling, cold DMs, running ads, referrals, and content. And most people try to do all 6 at once, end up burning out and quitting. Meanwhile, we book 2 to 3 sales calls every single day and do multiple 6 figures a year, all from one simple lead gen setup that brings leads and consistent. And I promise it's not because we have a team full of geniuses here, but it's because we stopped guessing which ones actually work and started ranking them by one brutal question. So in this video, I'm putting all 6 of them in a tier list, S tier to F tier, and showing you exactly which ones deserve your time in 2026 and which ones waste your time. Now, the very first lead gen method we have is cold calling, and this is the instant F tier. And before you argue with me, let's run it through our questionnaire. First question is, can this find people for me automatically? Absolutely not. There's no way cold calls can automatically find your leads. Second question is, can this automate the outreach? Definitely not. We have to put our time, our effort into dialing the numbers, calling the people, and doing all the necessary things just to possibly get a book call at the end of the day. And the third question is, can this scale without more hours from me? Absolutely not. I actually used to do this for one of my old marketing agencies with the auto dialer and a big lead list, and the math was absolutely brutal. I had to dial like 100 people before I can get one book call. And don't get me wrong, it works in a couple of niches, but if you actually want to scale your pipeline, then this is definitely not the method. The next lead gen method we have is content, and I'm going to be moving this to the B tier. I feel like posting to show that you actually know your stuff is one of the fastest ways to generate leads in 2026. And if we run it through our questionnaire, can this find people for me automatically? Definitely, if you use the right hashtags and the right targeting features. Can this automate the outreach? Yes. One single YouTube video or one single piece of content can generate leads for months, if not years, if you make the right video concept and use the right CTA. And can this scale without more hours from me? Technically, yes, because now we live in an age where AI is making content, where AI is making script, and a lot of people batch film all of their content at the beginning of the month to post for the rest of the month. So at pure automation, it's a B, because content is the thing that makes every other strategy on this board work. Nobody replies to your cold email or your ad without first checking if you're legit, and they do this by looking up your social media platforms to see if you're posting content about your business. Next method, we have running ads, and this is going to be at an instant A tier. And everybody knows that running ads is the absolute fast way to scale any single business in the world, whether it's an online or local business. The fastest way to get leads. You pay money to the ad platform and it literally fills your calendar with consistent qualified sales calls on whatever offer you have based on your ad creative. And if we run it through our 3-step questionnaire, can this find people for me? Yes. With Meta ads platforms, they have AI targeting now, which literally whatever you type into your description, your titles of your ads, also your ad creatives, it takes all of this context from your ad creatives to your descriptions to your tags on your ad. It literally targets the exact person that you want. You can literally tell it to only target people making over $1 million a year, and it literally will do that for you. Number 2 is, can this automate the out? 100%. This can definitely automate finding leads for you, sending messages out, have people, DM you, and then from there you have a platform that's, following up, talking with them. You can set up mini chat on Instagram and all this other stuff to pretty much make ads even more automated than it already is. And number 3, can this scale without more hours from me? 100% yes. Why? Because when you're ready to scale, for example, you're spending $100 to get 3 book calls. From there, when you're ready to scale, all you're doing is increasing your ad budget. You go from $100 to $1,000. Now, instead of booking 3 calls, you're booking 30 calls, and all you had to do was increase the number of money that you're spending, which is why running ads is one of the fastest ways to grow any business in 2026. The next lead gen method we have is referrals, and we're going to also move this to a B tier. Pretty much what a lot of online business owners do is they pay their happy clients to send you people, right? So if somebody comes in your business and you get great results for them, right? You can literally tell them, if you bring someone to me, I will pay you X amount, right? You can tell them, if you refer me to your friends, to your family, or other business owners that you may know, I will pay you out of pocket for referring those people to me if they become a client, right? Someone shows up already warm, already pre-sold by a friend, and your cost to land them is whatever you pay for the intro. For a lot of businesses, that's a couple $100. On anything high ticket, that's nothing. The catch is you actually need clients first, right? If you build the system, you set the expectations on day one, it becomes the cheapest, warmest lead source you've ever got, an easy A tier. And if we run it through our 3-step questionnaire, can this automatically find people for me? Yes, right? Because most likely your clients aren't referring you to people who don't need your services, right? They're going to refer you to people who have the same exact problem that you solve for them, who they feel could become a great client and work with you for months and months, a long period of time. time, right? Can this automate the outreach? Technically, yes, right? As long as you're getting good results for your clients, they're going to refer you. Even if you don't have a referral program in place, people will still refer you to other big names just because you already have everything dialed in, because they know you have everything dialed in, they know you can get results, and they know that you're a great person to work with. And number 3, can this scale without more hours from me? Technically, I'm gonna say halfway, because if you want more referrals, you have to sign more clients and generate more results. Other than that, as long as you're getting good results, even if you have few clients, you will still be able to get multiple referrals. So technically this can scale without more hours from you, right? Now for the very last method of lead gen, we have cold DM, and this is going to be the only S tier of the video, and let me tell you why. Most people automatically default to running ads for their business. They can just pay money to get leads, but what a lot of people don't know is that people have scaled their agency to 50 and 100K months without ever running ads, and they do this by doing cold DM outreach on platforms like LinkedIn and Twitter. I recently just dialed this in for my agency 30 days ago, and I've already started to book 2 to 3 calls every single day, regardless of me running ads, right? And I promise, if you do cold DM outreach the correct way, it is the cheapest, most scalable and effective way to fill your pipeline with consistent, qualified sales calls that later convert into high-ticket clients for your offer. First question is, can this find people for me? Absolutely, right? If you use tools like NetworkX.AI or any other software that automatically lets you scrape leads inside of the software, this can be an easy way to find the exact person that becomes your ideal type of client. Can this automate the outreach? Absolutely, right? Also, if you use softwares like NetworkX.AI, you can set up cold DM campaigns that will literally send 200 to 300 messages every single day on your behalf for actually very cheap. And number 3, can this scale without more hours from me? Absolutely, right? Because when we're ready to scale, all we have to do is scrape more leads inside of the software and send more messages every single day, which evidently will fill our calendar with consistent qualified sales calls more than what we were already booking. And it's also one of the most effective ways to get in contact directly with the decision maker of whatever businesses that you're trying to pitch. And it works for any B2B or B2C offer because everyone is on these platforms like Twitter, like LinkedIn, posting every single, connecting with new business owners every single day. So pretty much that's the board. S tier, we have cold DMs. A tier, we have running ads and cold email. B tier, we have content and referrals, and F tier, we have cold calling. My advice to you is stop trying to run all 6 lead gen methods without perfecting one of them first. Ask yourself, when I'm ready to scale and get more leads for my business, can I do it completely automated without more time for me? And overall, just put your energy where the actual leverage is. For most people watching, that's probably 2 moves. For most people watching, I recommend them start with 2 main systems: a content ecosystem where you're posting content daily on platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, or even YouTube, and then running cold DM on top of that, sending 100 to 200 messages every single day for your high ticket offer. And that's exactly what we built NetworkX.AI to be. It finds your ideal customers, it writes the outreach messages, and it runs the whole thing on autopilot so that you're never putting more time into actually doing the tasks that bring you leads. If you want access to the exact software I use to bring leads in for my high ticket offer, click the first link in the description and check out NetworkX.AI, and I promise you won't regret it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos on exactly how to get leads for your B2B, B2C high ticket or low ticket offer or any form of online business, and have a great rest of your day.